Hello and welcome to yet another dungeon preview. Today we'll be looking at Gate of the Setting Sun. To start off with, we have Saboteur Kiptilak, and he have bombs around the room and give people a debuff called Sabotage, and when that expires you send out fire in 4 directions, and if they hit a bomb they will explode the bomb. Each 33% will fill the whole room with fire going in different directions, which you need to dodge, because if you get hit by it you get like 70k damage per tick. But the stupid thing here is that they can spawn anywhere in the room, so if you have bad luck they will spawn right on top of you and you will die. Unless I'm missing some mechanic here, some way you can avoid it. We tried everything like running to the edges of the room, but yeah, we didn't figure something out. So I guess for now you should just try and pop a cooldown and pray when you get the 33% shit. He only does it 2 times, so... the way we dealt with the sabotage debuff was that people run to an edge of the room and spawn the thing so that it doesn't hit any bombs in the room. It goes in 4 directions, like I said, forward, behind and to the sides, so you can easily control where you want the flames to go. We wiped like 5 times on this, and if I may be honest, this was the only difficult heroic boss I've done so far. But it's not difficult because it's hard, it's just stupid RNG. I don't know. A little interesting with a challenge for a change, I guess. Okay, the second boss here, Striker Gadorok. No, Striker Gadok, that's what it's called. And he does an ability called Pray Time, which does damage to a person. I think it's meant to be for tanks, I ain't sure. And he does an ability called Impaling Strike on random people, which takes away 50% of the health. So the healer needs to watch out for that and make sure that he's above 50% so he survives it. He also summons some ads during the fight. These ads, I think it's the ads at least, they do the poison pools on the floor, so you need to move out of that. And the thing you see him do now, Strafing Run, is basically like a kind of deep breathing, like the one on Onyxia, you know. So he goes across the room and you need to stand at the sides to avoid it. I didn't really understand the first time here, but after the first laps I figured it out. And that is pretty much all that this boss does, I think. Yep. This instance was first time today I could enter it because it used to be bugged, so that in the first boss room you would chain crash. But they seem to have fixed this now, so you can actually do the dungeon. We kill the ads, we dodge the thing. You can see where it's going, so you have time to run to the sides that you need to be on to avoid it. Oh yeah, if you didn't see, they also added monk abilities now for symbiosis. The one you get as a tank do this cooldown, which gives you 10% dodge for 8 seconds, I think it was, 8 or 10 seconds. Okay, third boss, Commander Remok. He does an attack called Frenzied Assault, which is in a 90-degree cone that you just run away from. I think they use this mechanic in pretty much every heroic, every dungeon this expansion. After that he will spawn green pools on the floor, so you need to keep moving him so that melee don't stand there and die. And that's pretty much it. He also summons ads that you have to pick up. I don't know if the DPS were just tunneling the boss or if there's just too many ads, but we had a lot of ads. It's kind of annoying. And the shit thing here, I think like you're meant to use more the room than we did, but there's like fire on the bridge there, so you can't really run that much out on the bridge because there's birds in the, not birds, flying, whatever they are. They're flying and they're shooting down fire on the bridge, so you would just have another thing you need to dodge if you go further out. But I think the key general here is just to keep him to the side so you don't get the whole room boost, which I think I did there. Let's see. Yeah, I pretty much closed the guy in on the stairs, and then the healer died because he stood in the green shit. Let's see, actually, I don't know if he died of that. Maybe it was Ed sitting him. I hope not, because then it's my fuck up. Let's see. Ah, he stood in front of the frenzied assault. Yeah. It's not only the tank it hits, you actually need to make sure you dodge it as a DPS as well. What you can do as a tank is try to turn him against the wall. But it's not always you get time for it with all the green shits. Okay, the last boss. And this boss summons a lot of ads. He have decreased damage taken in the first phase, so you can't really do much damage to him. But the catapults on the sides, you jump into them to get fired up, and DPS is heart, whatever. It's kind of like Flame Leviathan, if you compare, where you jump up on the thing and kill the things there, and then it gets weakened. The first ads you get, they do those whirlwinds you see there, the tornadoes, which you need to dodge. It's kind of annoying because you can't really pick them up in the air, you have to have ranged DPS kill it. I guess it is preferred that you send up melee DPS to DPS the brain or whatever it is, and keep the range downstairs. See here, I tried getting shooten up at the head. There you see the weak spot. Frankly, as a druid, you can't go into a form when you're up there. So if you're a feral or guardian, you can't really do anything up there. This is kind of ridiculous. I guess they're gonna fix that. I hope so. And every time he charged like that, he threw people off. Then adds downstairs here that you just tank. I think they summoned something. More than a tornado, screeching swarm. Absorbs 15k healing and inflicts 15k shadow damage every 1 second. Yeah, I don't know. They do something. Didn't seem devastating exactly. And this charge thing it does, it only throws people off. It does not do any damage when you do it. At least it didn't do for me there. And once you DPS the brain or head, whatever, then you will get into phase 2, where he will fixate on people and give them increased movement speed. I didn't get the fixate myself, but that's what it says in the dungeon journal. So he fixates on people, you need to kite him, and he takes increased damage. So, kind of easy fight. We had a healer die here, I think he got hit by the boss on the fixate. Let's have a look, shall we? Oh yeah, now I started fixating. Let's see if you can see people with round speed. Don't seem like I had an angle on anyone. Yes, I did. There he died of the fixate. This fucking ad is stupid, like I could go out and dress him and I would have survived the melee swing still. 46k in caster for ridiculous. Kinda boring fight because it's so long. Well, I guess there's longer fights, but yeah, I don't know. And that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it and don't forget to subscribe.